One person go buy car, we not go to celebrate am for Nigeria like say him buy one better thing. Him go dey like say hey, he done too much. You go see just because say one man get car, him win go dey like this. Him go wan sleep with all the girl for street. Him go wan do like this. Hey, yeah, car no be luxury. Yeah, car no mean say you be rich man. What is this need for Nigerians who live abroad? It might be UK, US, or Canada, going back to Nigeria for a quick visit, and they are always comparing the cost of living in this other foreign country with Nigeria, and you will see them say things like, oh, to live in Nigeria is very cheap. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Furo and this is Furo TV. So I came across this particular guy on Facebook and I thought I'd share this video with you guys. I'd like you to leave your comments and your reactions in the comment section, and let's get into the video. So I'll play the video for you guys and we'll do a reaction. So I saw him on
Good morning, guys.
So this is the guy.
I've been in Nigeria now for some time, and I'm getting ready to go back to the US, but it's kind of like bothering me. I've enjoyed myself here in Nigeria. There's no thinking of bills. There's nobody disturbing your peace. It's a beautiful thing. High blood pressure gone, headache gone, just feeling good. And now it's time to go back to the US. I'm feeling a little terrible. Telling you. Nigeria is the best place to be, man. I eat what I like. I sleep whenever I want to sleep. I drive all around town, even though the roads are bad. I've been able to learn to drive, easy. And I'm telling you, this place is just beautiful. The food, the people, environment, the opportunity to make money. You see problems every day. You try to create solution and you make a lot of money. Well, just want to drop that out there. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in the US very soon. Bye. All right, good morning, guys.
So this guy, I do not know him, like his history, how long he's been here in the US with what he's saying. I've seen this guy pop up on my For You page once in a while, but I decided to react to this particular video. I do not know this guy like so much to talk about his experience, but hearing from his accent, you will know that he's someone who has lived in Nigeria for a reasonable time of his age before relocating to the US. I might be wrong, but I judge people sometimes from the way they speak. Just like the way I speak now, you won't think I am someone who has, been born here in the UK, because once you hear them speak, you see that their accent is different from mine. But this guy, if I hear the way he speaks, I know he's a Nigerian and he's someone who has, lived in Nigeria for a reasonable amount of his age before he relocated to abroad. And I don't want to bash this guy. This video has nothing to do with this guy. He's only airing his opinion. But my own question I want to ask you people is, what is this need for Nigerians who live abroad wanting to not only go back to Nigeria, but always comparing Nigeria to the US, saying that, oh, life in Nigeria is better than the US. Oh, life is more comfortable to live in Nigeria. What is this need? I feel like if you live abroad, you have pound spending power. You do not have any right to say life is easy in Nigeria. If you have dollar spending power, you do not have any right to say life is easy in Nigeria. Anyway, in the Furo fashion, let us check the comment section. I will read the first 5 comments. Honestly, the first 5 comments. See as I dey look you, na because you change your dollar to naira. Correct! I like it when Nigerians get sense. Because you change your dollar to now Nigeria can make money. Now there is money in Nigeria. But if you listen to this man, he lived the reasonable part of his life. He no make this money. Oh, he end up jackparing to wherever he's jackparing to. And you are coming to tell me that, oh, it's easy to make money. There are lots of opportunities to make money. If you have dollar, foreign currency, dollar, pounds, spending power, don't compare life in Nigeria to life. Don't say life is easier in Nigeria because you are just being an hypocrite. Because this thing they pay me, I don't do plenty video about this thing. Now I need to start being hostile. If you have pound spending power, don't say life is easier in Nigeria. And for those of you who say, I left Nigeria because of security, shut up, my friend. People who are making good money in Nigeria, no matter the security, no matter how dangerous their life is at risk, as long as they still dey breathe. So my battery went off, okay? So this person had like 100, and the first person that I read the comment had like 134 sub comments, and the first person that commented or that replied to her comment said, listen to someone who has seen both sides of the world. You don't know what you have until you lose it. I had American colleagues who came to Nigeria and don't want to go back. When they are transferred out of the country, they walk their way back. Okay. See, let me tell you, Nigeria is always sweet when you have money. When you have money, and these people are only talking because they have dollar spending power, they have pound spending power. Talk to me and tell me Nigeria is sweet when you have naira spending power and when you are in the average normal working person in Nigeria. Then we can talk business. But don't talk to me when you have a currency that one piece of that currency changes to 2,000 of Nigerian money. Don't talk to me when one day your one day job is somebody's 1 month salary or majority of the people's 1 month salary. Don't talk to me and tell me Nigeria is good. In fact, talk to me when you are the average normal living Nigeria, just like majority of the people in the UK, majority of people in Canada, majority of the people in America are normal living people, but they can afford most basic things of life than majority of the normal people in Nigeria. Don't even talk to me when you are a prominent businessman making good money that is equivalent to pounds. Let's say people like Tony Elumelu. In fact, that one is too high. If you work in Shell, if you work in Mobil, if you work in ExxonMobil, if you work in LNG, if you work in those companies, don't talk to me because you're not a normal, average Nigerian like someone who is doing care in the UK. Because someone who works in those companies can pay you if you do care or if you do like normal minimum wage in the UK. Don't be having pounds in your pocket and be going to Nigeria and making a video and telling me that Nigeria is good because you have pounds in your pocket. Because if you change pounds, 1,000 pounds, money don't full everywhere. That is almost somebody's 1 year salary in Nigeria. You're telling me Nigeria is good, easy to make money. It's easy to make money. Why didn't you make that money all the adult years of your life you spent in Nigeria? Majority of the people who have relocated abroad spent majority of their adult years in Nigeria. Like for example, me. From when I was born till when I relocated to UK, I spent majority of my adult years in Nigeria. Why I no make that money? Forget this thing when I go say, I moved because of security. Which security? With security, you people are deceiving people too much and it's getting out of hand. With security. If you watch this video and what this man analyzed, what he just analyzed is let me just relax. Let me not be working. Let me not be doing anything. Let me be chopping money and be lying down on my bed. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have high this. Are there no people who have high blood pressure? In fact, majority of people who live in Nigeria have high blood pressure from providing their needs every day. And you come to make me because it's easy to live in Nigeria. Because if they remove that pounds where you hold for Nigeria, can you still say it's easy to live in Nigeria? If they remove that dollar where you hold, can you still say the same thing? Go to Nigeria with 0 naira, manufacture money, start making money without connection, without knowing anybody, and still make them that the same video. Then we can talk business. Then we can talk. Then I can listen to you. But before then, I can't. So number 2, the next person said, those who had not traveled out of the country will not understand. I'm seriously craving to eat fresh bush meat right now. This one no even get problem. Your own are bush meat. You can pay flight and go and eat bush meat and come back if you have money like that. Sub replies, people that reply, the first person that replied to this person said, don't get it twisted. Having the privilege to enjoy the two is best. Have a second passport if you can. Good. Me, I'm not even advising you to go to Nigeria if you don't have the source. If you don't have the source. Because majority of people who come and say, oh, we are going back to Nigeria. Oh, you have, it's like a rich man drinking Gary and a poor man drinking Gary. No be the same thing. It's like Tonu Elumelu sitting down, or Dangote or Tedola sitting down to drink Gary, and an average man who I won't call now sit down and drink Gary. It's not the same thing. It's like a very wealthy man coming to make one stupid joke. People will laugh at it. It's so funny. And you will not get money, make that the same joke. It's not the same. Before you come and tell me, oh, life is good in Nigeria, it's easy, be earning in Naira. Then we can talk. You can talk to me. If you're not earning in Naira, you have no right to be saying life is easy in Nigeria. Especially if you left Nigeria in your adult life. I am saying it again. Especially if you have spent majority of your adult life in Nigeria and you left and go back and visit and coming to say, oh, Nigeria is good. Even in South Africa, they still saying, oh, road is bad, oh, road is bad, even though the road is bad. So it means everywhere there's problem. Money they go. When the flight they touch ground, you go feel one small depression. Happened to me anytime I return to the UK. Me, I don't feel depression, no. Now, no, you don't feel depression. As long as I am working, I'm able to provide for my needs. I am not feeling any depression. If I feel depression, not just me, as I'm here, and if I feel depressed in any way I find myself, it's just like let me say, part of adult life. Maybe something is not going right in my life at the time. I am feeling depression. But not because, say, I dey for UK or I dey Nigeria. Even Nigeria, I dey feel depressed. I dey feel depressed based on the activity that's happening in my life. Maybe something is going wrong. Maybe I'm fighting to get this thing, achieve these particular goals. I've not been able to achieve it. Now, what if it make me feel depressed? But the environment I find myself in can never make me feel depressed, especially if it's the environment I'm used to. The clean, nice, the money. It be like say I don dey sound selfish. He said, then stay back and enjoy Nigeria. You don't need to go back to the US. She come. Nigeria people sense dey for una head. If you feel that you can make more money in Nigeria, why are you going back? As I dey like this now, if today I feel that there's an opportunity in Nigeria where I can make more money than I am making here in the UK, and you will see me tomorrow morning with my bag in Nigeria. The only people I give permission to report or to complain about Nigeria are people who are just relocating from Nigeria to the UK Nigeria to US, Nigeria to Canada. Maybe you're trying to convert and compare the money and you like, oh, you're still spending in naira and you're like, oh, it's expensive because you're spending in Nigeria naira. The only people I give permission to complain is people, or to compare anything, is people who are spending in naira. But you spending in pounds, in dollars, saying life is better in Nigeria because you're my friend, stop it. Stop it. Come off it, man. Come off it. Now let's read this one. This one said, glad you admitted I relocated to Nigeria years back to raise my son, as I was born in the UK but grew up in Nigeria. Before coming back, when it was time to come back to the UK so my son can further his education, I was totally down, looking for every reason not to. Mind you, all the new friends I made in Nigeria at the time were returnees, either from Canada, UK, or America, and till date are still back in Nigeria, only come to visit. I am glad I am approaching retirement age and I am definitely going back to retire. Let the younger ones continue. Enough is enough. Shaking now. Abeg, make I finish this thing. The next person say you don't have to go back. You don't have to go back, sir, because you have small dollar to change. Of course. I hear you, bros. You said the truth. My BP vanishes once I land in Nigeria, and the food, my God, is amazing. Not the synthetic, or should I say artificial food we consume abroad. For na man, eh, consume synthetic and artificial food to Nigeria. No, dey deceive una sef. Baba, na because you get wetin dey bring money na. Nigeria is blessed when you are among the crew of the flying few of power members. You sabi na. Not true. Nigerian people sense dey una head. Comot dat pounds wey you dey spend, comot dat dollar wey you dey spend. Dis video, I'm doing it personal. Comot dat pounds wey you dey spend, comot dat dollar wey you dey spend. Can you say the same thing? Can you say the same thing? That is my question. Can you say the same thing, that Nigeria is easy? Whether you like it or not, Nigeria is hard, even with your money. Even with your money. Even people who are working in Shell, people who are working in LNG, people who are working in Nigeria hard. Can't talk more of when you are not earning. Talk more of when you are not earning. Nigeria is harder. The basic things people have abroad is the things that they call rich in Nigeria. As a man, before you go buy, gather money, gather money. I need to talk about people that are wealthy in Nigeria. I'm talking about normal people like me. Before you go gather 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, buy one land, build house. Some people in their lifetime, they won't even build houses. Some people is when they are getting to 50, 40 something, 60. 40 something is good. 60, that's when they are building their first houses in Nigeria. That is when they are building their first house in Nigeria to live in. Most people in Nigeria, when they suppose don't retire, when they suppose go live for bungalow, when they don't suppose, so some of them, you see, when they are 58, 59, almost 60, at that point, if it's me, if life goes well, if everything goes well, I think at that point, what you should be buying is small land to build small bungalow. But now that time, if they come build duplex, where you go live in. Meanwhile, somebody like 20 something in the UK don already get in house keep. So that money wey you dey take dey pay rent over that years, let's say you move out of your parents' house when you're 30 or when you're 25. Okay, let's move it 30, and you got married and you move into a rented apartment, and you move from one rented apartment to other, and you spend 20 or 25 years living in a rented apartment. At the end of that 25 years, you've used that money you spent in that rented apartment. Landlord don't collect that money for your hand. You no get profit, you no get anything. But if you are that 25 years, let's say they born you here, that 25 years, you deposit money, buy house. In that end of that way, you go see, say, one, you don't become house owner. Two, you don't get equity for that house, profit for that house where you don't dey pay small small over the years. So it's normal. Everybody get house. Like majority of people get house. It's normal. Most people wey go see wey dey 25, 30, wey never get house, na people wey dey no born here. People wey come, like me. But people wey dem born here, most of them wey their parents dey live in a house wey their mama and their papa get focus. Maybe their mama and their papa carry them, like me now, as I carry my children from small come here. 25, 30, my child should have a house. Because I go dey direct and tell am wetin to do if he lis ten. Car, wey person go buy car, una go dey celebrate am for Nigeria like say him buy one better thing. Him go dey like say, hey, him don too much. You go see just because say one man get car, him win go dey like this. Him go wan sleep with all the girl for street. Him go wan do like this. Hey, yeah, car no be luxury. Yeah, car no mean say you be rich man. Yeah, car you can walk in any. Me now, I'm collecting minimum wage, but trust me, I can walk into Macy's and carry Macy's car drive in my lifetime. But some of you will never even enter a brand new Toyota in your lifetime. Now, Belgium, now you go drive till you die. And that is not a cause. That is because you are in a system that does not work. Because before you go buy that Toyota, brand new, you need to save. And what you're earning is not even enough to take care of you, to pay your rent, to rent too much, to feed you. Talk more of buying car. But here, we small, pay small, pay small. You can enjoy anything you want. They tell me say life in Nigeria is better. How? Drop that your pounds, drop that your dollars, and say the same thing. Then we can debate on it. We can debate on it. What is life without you having access to money to buy your personal things? To buy the things you need in this life. The thing me I've seen with you all is that you just don't want to work, but you want to have money. And that is the reason why Nigeria is where it is today. One straight leg sit down, make money dey pour for you. Even for Nigeria, e no dey happen. Even people dey do yahoo sef, dem go put brain work. Guy, even if you be across the boss, you go put brain work. To Kill a Monkey, go and watch that film if you've not watched it. That they did things about Yahoo people. Akpos the boss, abi, is it Akpos or the other? The oga was making money until the brain, which is the Akpos, abi, the next guy, came and brought his brain into the Yahoo business. Boom! Yahoo blow. So what am I saying in essence? Even if you are doing Yahoo, you will put brain power to achieve what you want to achieve. Even if you go and ask $10 now, how did he make his money? He put brain power. Even if you want to blow from content creation, you will put work. You will keep posting till the day God go pick your call. But the problem in Nigeria, there are no opportunities. But there are people who want to work. And even when that opportunity comes out, you are underpaid. How will somebody who has spent years and years and years in university, 4 or 5 years, be working? They can barely buy themselves a phone. They do not have access to credit. They can barely eat meat and chicken. They can't even feed themselves. And yet you sit down and tell me, oh, Nigeria is good. Nigeria is now better. It's easy to make money. It's easy to make money for where? I mean legit money. How is it easy? I mean money that you do not know anyone. How easy to make. When I see this video, they hurt me because you guys are not in touch with reality. For those of you who say you left Nigeria because of security, you left Nigeria because you were making it in Nigeria, I want to differ. I want to differ. Because the people I know, there are people I know with the bad security, the kind money wey dey live for Nigeria. Otedola, he lives in Nigeria. How much will you get? Which Otedola? Security. If there's security, normal people, there's security will worry Otedola. You worry all these richer men down you. They still dey Naija. They no dey go anywhere. Because the kind money wey they make for Nigeria, they cannot make it anywhere else. But you, I know I made this video too long, but let's stop deceiving ourselves. Let us stop deceiving ourselves because you all are deceiving yourself. It's like somebody come from UK or US. I made my hair for £50. No, I made this hair for 50,000. I was watching one lady who made goddess braid for 120,000. And she said, wow, it's so affordable. It's so affordable. Even me only for UK, if you tell me I pay 120,000 to make hair for Nigeria, no fit. What is so affordable? 120,000? The last time I left Nigeria, I used 7K to make hair. 7K, I still dey complain. Say it's too expensive. Now you use 1,070 and you make hair, you're telling me it's so affordable? The other time I was talking to my sister and she was in the market. I was in the market and I told her I wanted to buy a carton of chicken. And she asked me, how much is a carton of chicken in Naira there? When we converted it, the difference was 500 Naira. In fact, in the comment section, I want you to put how much is egg, how much is a carton of chicken in your area so that we can compare and see if Nigeria is easier. Now, even to get the money, is it easy? Here for this UK now, I fit wake up today and need to buy hair. £300. Shey now hair na 1,800,000. Let's say 1,000,000. 1,000,000 is about £500. Abi? £500. No be am? Or is even more. 500. See, let me check in Lenfi. £500 is even more than 1,000,000, to be honest. So see am for Lenfi. £500 is 1,023,000. This £500 now I say, oh, I want take am buy hair. All I need to do is at most comot my salary wey I dey work every month. Comot am. Let's not add my salary I'm working every month. Let's say this month I say I wan buy this hair. All I need to do is find 3, 4 extra shifts. If I do night, it's even more. If I do night shift, I'm not using people who work in tech, I'm using the one I know. If I do 4 extra shifts this month, or let's say I don't want to stress myself, I do 2 extra shifts. That 2 extra shifts, the minimum they will pay me is 150. It might be more, but let's say the minimum after tax and everything is £150. £150 if I do 2, that's £300. Next month I do another 3. I keep that £300 somewhere. Next month I do another 2 shifts. That is £300. Join am together, I don get £600. I comot my £500, send who go buy hair, carry the remaining 100, pay shipping and whatever, and they bring that hair to me, and I wear that hair. Do you think if I come and say, things are cheap in Nigeria, this hair is just 1,000,000 Naira, I bought it. Meanwhile, someone who lives in Nigeria, it will take that person a year at least or 6 months to gather that same 1 million naira to buy that the same hair. And I come and say, oh, it's so cheap to buy hair. This hair is just 1 million naira. And then someone who lives in Nigeria is saying, oh, it's expensive, 1 million, Jesus. And me, I'm saying, no, it's not expensive, it's cheap. You think it's fair? It's fair on the person? Because I got the spending power, but they do not have. So make una stop. Oh. I can go on and on. But I'd like to hear your comment. Do you think living in Nigeria is more affordable than living in the US? Comparing our earning power, the currency power, job availability. Because here now, if you need a work, now you no wan work. Here, if you need a work, it's either you no get visa or you no wan work. And if you get paper, even if you no wan work, government go still dey settle you. So money must come. So what are people saying? Anyway, guys, I'd like to end this video here. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.